This is one of the things that happens when I get high. I'm sitting there watching the news, and I like watching our local news because I can see like all the somebody's calling me right now that Steph and I like to joke about. We will not reveal their name. Watching the news, I can see like how it's spun. It's like almost because I'm high, I can see behind the curtain of what they're trying to do. So I can tell that they're telling us these stories for a specific reason. It's not the news that they're trying to give us. They're trying to give us their news, their information,
That's
right? And it's so obvious when I'm watching. And the other day, I was had all these channels available to me, and I was bored watching same movies on HBO that I've seen 600 times. And so I was stuck on CNN for a minute. And then I'm like, oh, Hannity. I didn't realize he was still alive. And I got stuck for a minute watching him because he had so much bronzer on his face that it was like you could see almost like the foundation line. If he was like a teenage girl in middle school trying to learn how to put makeup on, you could see the bronzer line around his fucking face. So that was cracking me up. And then, who was he talking to? I'm trying to remember what the story was. Gosh dang it. I watch a lot of news. I don't remember what the story was, but it was something that because each side does this, where they take something and they blow it up to be like the biggest fucking deal ever.
Yeah.
And it was something about Biden. Of course, right? Oh, I wish I could remember because it was so funny. Gosh dang it. That's not going to come to me. Anyways, it was just really comical to watch because he was like, had the special guest come on and talk about this massive issue that's crumbling, like it's treason and we need to string it, like this is definitely cause for getting him out of office. And it was something silly, right? But the way that they spun it, it was like, oh my God, tragedy. And the person that he was interviewing and they were talking about it, they were like, yeah, that thing happened. And Hannity would be like, right? Tragedy. And he'd try to like blow it up.
Try and amp him up.
And the person would be like, yeah, like it was so funny because Hannity could not talk about it in that way. And the other person was like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. It just happened. Like, yeah, this thing happens. So it was really, really funny.
That's funny.
But
I'm glad you made it out of the Hannity wormhole because that's a nasty place.
It was probably like 5 or 10 minutes.
It's not too bad. I mean, it's like a lifetime, but.
And then suddenly I like zoned out watching it because I was really into it for a minute because I was looking at all those different moving parts and realizing how comical it was. And I was thinking about all the people watching it.
Who his makeup artist is.
Well, no, I was thinking about like the people that watch it that think that it's news.
Oh, yeah.
And the people that are like, oh my God, can you believe what happened, honey? I was listening to Sean today and he told me about this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sitting down at the kitchen table discussing what Hannity fucking told them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, we got such a problem. Such a problem. It's so sad because it's the same on both sides of the spectrum where they take something and they just spin the shit out of it. And it's so sad. It makes me so like, it's really, really heartbreaking because I mean, we've gone off on rants about this stuff before, but obviously it's just money. That's it. That's all it is. It's just money, ad revenue, making sure that people watch them longer and longer and longer. And how do you do that? When you scare them.
Yeah.
You make it seem like it's the end of the world.
Yep.
So